So quite a few number of times I have come across many students recently who submit their statement of purpose for review and feedback, and then while I was going through those statement of purpose, what I realized was these statement of purpose are not written by humans. It is very evidently seen in the statement of purpose itself. And then upon discussion, I got to know that they have utilized various artificial intelligence tools available online like ChatGPT, etc., which I'm going to talk about in today's video, to write those SOPs or statement of purpose. But what I figured out was it was not what the shortlisters in universities they are looking for. And of course, similarly, the evaluators in the universities, they can identify whether that statement of purpose or essay or personal statement, all of that is written by you, or you have simply utilized only AI tools. So one of the major questions that comes into play is whether you should be using artificial intelligence tools to write statement of purpose. Now, before I proceed with this video, let me make this thought process pretty clear. Now, the agenda of today's video is going to be how to get started writing a statement of purpose. What is statement of purpose and what is the exact structure that we need to follow? Which AI tools I would recommend you to use to write statement of purpose? And also please note, whatever I recommend on this channel or I am sharing it with you all, I have personally utilized those tools myself, whether it's a book, whether it's some software or anything. Whichever I feel I am the most comfortable with and I share it with my students, I recommend them on my channel. And the next area that we are going to look at is how to review a statement of purpose. What are the steps that you should look at? What are the triggers that you should look at in your statement of purpose when you have written it using an artificial intelligence software? Next, we are going to look at how to eliminate the most common errors that we make while we write the statement of purpose using artificial intelligence tools. And the last and the most important thing that I'm going to share in today's video is the complete checklist, which you can simply download and follow to the core to get the best statement of purpose in spite of taking help from an artificial intelligence software. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. So coming to the first most important thing is whenever we start writing a statement of purpose, the basic thing that we lack is what exactly are the prompts or what should be the words and the language that should be utilized in writing those statement of purpose. Please let me tell you this very important thing, that statement of purpose is the first very important step that the evaluators at universities look at before they even look at your portfolio or your personal statement or your LOR. Because just by reading the statement of purpose, they identify whether we would want to invest more time in going through the other aspect of this learner or we just want to discard this particular profile. So it is highly crucial in utilizing the right words, right language, right thought process and all of these things in starting to write a statement of purpose. Now for this particular aspect, yes, we cannot completely depend on artificial intelligence. We need to start somewhere, and let me make this job easier for you by recommending those two books which I have linked in the description. These books are essays selected in Ivy universities, and this book will help you to understand what is the process of writing an essay, especially for universities, and it has a lot of examples of essays which are selected already in Ivy universities. Let me give you heads up for these three important things. One, it should not be plagiarized, no plagiarism at all. Next, original content. When you talk about originality, that doesn't mean you're not using AI, but yes, you know how to structure the AI written base, the skeleton or the blueprint given by AI into the right thing that you want to convey or to reflect your personality in your writing. Third is it should be grammatically correct. That is very, very important. Now, let's understand what is statement of purpose and what is the expected structure for a statement of purpose. Okay, in short, statement of purpose is your life essay. It talks about your personality, who you are, what are your visions, what do you want to do, what you have already done in your life, all of those things. So it is your life essay, and universities use these statement of purpose to shortlist the candidates and the applications. Now, what is the exact structure to write these statement of purpose? Okay, when we talk about statement of purpose, you will never find exact structure to write this statement of purpose. Rather, I would say that there are few important parameters that you need to put in, or the headings that you need to put in your statement of purpose to make it more appealing. Now, for all my email subscribers, I have already shared the exemplar statement of purpose from my end. In case if you have not subscribed to my email list, please check the link in the description. Now, I have a protocol that I follow. Every Saturday I release the resources that is connected to the video coming up on every Sunday. So whatever resources, materials, examples, samples, I share it on your email ID through my email subscriber list, which will help you to connect with the video that I am posting on every Sunday. Okay, so yes, this is something I follow. Now, the first important aspect of statement of purpose structure is the purpose of your life. Second, you talk about your past experiences, everything related to what you have done, what you have achieved, what were your weaknesses, what were your experience, to be precise. We don't just want bullet points on the same, we want proper experience and anecdotes shared in your past experience. The third most important thing that you put in your statement of purpose is the program that you're applying in the university for. What is your agenda? What is your vision? How are you going to utilize your experiences and expertise in excelling in that particular program? The fourth part in your statement of purpose is it talks about your personality, how you are, what are your hobbies, how do you cope up with failures, give some examples of how you failed and you then got back on track, or what you have learned from your failures, so on and so forth. And the next is your vision and future plans. Now, understand one simple thing, that your vision and your future plans should align program that you're applying for in the university. Now, coming to the next most important part, that is which AI tools you can utilize to write your statement of purpose. Now, let me tell you, the free AI tools that we can use and which you guys are already aware of is ChatGPT, which is excellent tool for starting and writing your statement of purpose. So this is a very important AI tool that I personally recommend. There are many others AI tools available to write a statement of purpose like GradSOP, etc., which I will be sharing a couple which I myself have tried and I am okay with using that in the description below. Once you get your statement of purpose from your AI tool, okay, now you need to start reviewing and identifying the aspect that makes it to AI. You need to convert that aspect to a human aspect. So what you need to look at, that's what I'm going to talk about right now, which is first important thing is no personal touch. Whenever we use our AI tools to write statement of purpose, we see that it is too generic. There are no details in there, because obviously AI won't know the details about your own life, your experiences, your feelings, etc. So that we need to add. Adding a personal touch is crucially important. Second, sometimes the SOPs are too perfect to be true. So being a human, let us accept that we are imperfect, and imperfection is one of our quality that gives us hope to improve in future. So certain SOPs are way too perfect, the language and everything. Of course, you need to make sure it's grammatically correct, but it's too robotic, I would say. Next is, whenever you write using AI tools and when you give the limit of 1000 words to artificial intelligence tool, you will see that there is constant repetition of words in the statement of purpose that you need to eliminate. It is extremely important to eliminate those repetitive words or phrases. Fourth most important thing is you need to restructure your statement of purpose in the chronological order, of course, as per the checklist that I'm going to share at the end of the video. And fifth, the most important thing is you have to use a conversational tone, not a very formal tone, while you write your statement of purpose. So you need to look at these important parameters while you're reviewing your own SOP, and you need to correct them. So this is very, very important. Next, and the most important part is getting your statement of purpose reviewed. Now, there are three different ways you can get your statement of purpose reviewed by somebody who is an expert. One, it can be a friend, it could be your teacher who is already looking into that aspect, especially English teachers, or you can opt for any paid services for reviewing your statement of purpose. We do provide the same, and I have shared the link for getting your SOPs reviewed through our experts. as well in the description. You can check that out. Please note, we do not write SOPs for you. You have to write it. We are going to review it, and there is a protocol that we follow. So these are the 3 things that you can do. So also you can share it with any of your friend who has already been selected in the universities. Now coming to the most important part of the video. What is the checklist that you need to follow to write the perfect statement of purpose? The first most important thing that you need to take care of is writing too little or too much is not allowed. Your statement of purpose should be somewhere around 1000 words only. Okay, next part that you need to look at, focus on your life story, not just throw out information in statement of purpose. You need to link the story so that you are able to explain your story to the university evaluators. Third most important thing is, which I feel a lot of statement of purpose miss, is why you want to do what you expect to do in future. The why answer, whatever you want to do. Purpose, why. Past experience, what I have learned. Program, why I am applying to this program, and so on and so forth. So answer all the whys in your SOP. That is the third most important thing in the checklist. The fourth most important thing is the chronological order or the structure of your statement of purpose. That is the fourth most important thing, and the structure that I have shared in today's video, you can follow that. And also to the check your emails, I have shared an exemplar statement of purpose with my email subscribers as well. You can have a look at that as well. Next is starting too late. It takes time to write an SOP. It takes time to review an SOP. It takes time for your thought process to trigger and you to write the best SOP possible. So it's not recommended to start at the end moment when you have just 15 days or 1 month to submit your SOPs. Please start well in advance so that you can write the best statement of purpose possible. Sixth very important checklist that you need to follow is use active voices in your statement of purpose. Seventh very important checklist that you need to follow is personalize, add that personal touch to your statement of purpose. Eighth most and the last most important thing, which I have already talked about, is make sure your statement of purpose is not formal but conversational. That is very, very crucial and important while you write a statement of purpose. Do not forget to check the descriptions for all the links that I have talked about in today's video. And until then, if you feel you have any sort of questions, you have feedbacks to give, feel free to write in the comments. Signing off for today, Karishma. Bye-bye.